Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael, your host for Sunday, 3/25/18. Q Anon, Q clearance. Any new updates, any new breadcrumbs, drops? Stick around. We're going to get right into it.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This
Yeah.
is indeed a Q.
Hey, Froggy.
Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, please take a look around. We got tons of videos, and there's tons all over the World Wide Web for your viewing pleasure, to bring you up to par, to get you into the know-how of what's going on. Appreciate all the support to the channel, to the overall Patriot Hour mission. Again, if you're new, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell. After the video, leave comments. We truly appreciate them. It gets us all collectively talking, thinking, and sometimes points us in the right direction, and sometimes can point you in the wrong. So you got to... the more you delve into all this and the more you know, the harder it is for the mainstream media to manipulate you without you catching on or realizing something is not right. Okay, so let's jump in over here. Okay, and there are no new updates, just to be sure, because I've had this up for some time. Okay, I wanted to jump into a few of these I was looking at. So the 16-year plan to destroy America. So we had Barack Obama for 8 years. His goal was to weaken U.S. globally, 08 to 16. And then their next plan was for Hillary, of course, to take over for the next 8. Destroy the U.S. and rise the NWO, the New World Order. Their plan was from 2016 to 2024. Some of the things Obama did in his 8 years: install rogue operators in the government. Comey, Lynch, Holder, etc. Remove good guys from the government. Some of the patriots that were, embedded in here and there. Fund terrorism, specifically MS-13 and ISIS. Control domestic terror. Leak classified intel / military secrets. Intel to China / Russia. Remember, folks, everyone's like, why did Snowden run to Russia? Or why did he, he wasn't, his passport was not, put on hold, or the government didn't, revoke it. We know that he was traveling, and he was in Hong Kong. And then when he got, into Russia, that's when they pulled his, passport, kind of like revoked it. That kind of put him in a lingo position. And then that was when, everyone's like, he ran to Russia. And he was they waited for him to get there. Then they pulled it. It was all part of the plan. So then, therefore, as Snowden sits over there and things get leaked, they had Snowden's doing it, or however they wanted to pull it. Maybe, the whole time we were led to believe Snowden wouldn't do that. And that's what was going on the whole time. Special access program sell-offs, SAP, on the Hillary servers. Nuclearize North Korea and Iran. Blind eye to the nuke progress. Cut military fundings, budget, and sequestration. Weaken NSA reveal programs. Edward Snowden, the controlled leaks. The CIA shield. Fund/supply North Korea and Iran. Uranium One deal. Weaken command of generals. Don't ask, don't tell. Target/weaken conservative base. The IRS targeting and the MSN bias. Stage Supreme Court. Anton Scalia, the murder. Kill NSA space supremacy/EMP risk. End space shuttle. Relax the borders/flood illegals. The new Dem voters. Okay, now if Hillary would have gotten in, this is what we could have expected. World War III, real and orchestrated, plan like World War I and II. Revise the Constitution, kill rights and freedoms, close U.S. military bases globally, weaken the military response times. Population control/pocket billions, mass extinction event. Ban the sale of the firearms, repeal our Second Amendment, no guns/armed revolt. Destroy/censor opposing news outlets, FCC censorship. Eliminate final good guys in government, no resistance. Install corrupt Supreme Court justices, Dem/liberal legal wins. Open the borders completely, endless supply of new Democratic voters. Kill economy/starve/enslave the public. Starve, blind, and keep stupid. The removal of the Electoral College/install the popular vote. Rigged voting machines. Simple. Limit/remove military funding and just weaken the overall military assets. So the 16-year plan to destroy America, they never thought she would lose. A nice little thing. We, the people, are taking back our country and the world from the evil losers who would do us harm. All for a buck. Here is a conspiracy to rule the world. Looks like it's jotted down on a napkin. I don't know. This is just one of the things I found. You probably thought secret societies aren't real. Just a few collages of the Illuminati arm of the media. These people don't get propped up, and you never hear of them on the scale they're on unless they have taken the oath. So it's funny, these people take an oath or, promote a certain way and they stick to it. Where, we have had people take oaths for, the oath for our country and just bloody it up, subvert it. And that's what we're trying to change. These people, honestly, some of them that took the oath and have sold us out should hang. That is the law. That is the rule. No mercy. It's not like, oh, I made a mistake and I shouldn't have done that. Thousands of people have died. You've made your money. You took your personal agendas and threw them in front of everything else that really mattered. And you can't there is no leniency on that. I mean, some of these that have at the final hour maybe cut deals to help and try to reverse and really, really tried to, make a stand at the final hour. We got them people in the history books. You can read about them. It does, it does a little bit for sure. It can maybe spare you death. Doesn't mean you're going to be, running something in the new government. You can't be trusted. You had the power, you abused it. A lot of times it's dark little things they have on them. That's how this whole system really works. It's a compartmentalization for sure, but then the blackmail that they hold on these people. I mean, look into the Jeff Epstein plane, the Clintons, some of these Hollywood actors, Kevin Spacey, who recently, came on to like some 14-year-old. The left spun it to be about, oh, he's coming out, he's gay. Okay, that's one thing. You can't. Some of those I just don't even care to comment on because it's just too simple. If you don't see it, you still got some waking up to do. Okay, so again, let's look here for a second. Go back to the shadows. Here we go. Slips into a meme. Oh, wow. Okay, so kind of funny. You want to check that out? It's available. I saw a lot of Anons insisting the booms were the bombs. A lot. Maybe next time Q shouldn't be so vague. The FBI could come here and get red pilled. Is that what they can do? The agents that are not already here. Rolling thunder. The storm is coming. There's no hiding. Identifies Zucky Boy. Good to know we have friendlies in the mix. So there you go. Those memes I was going over, or some pictures, JPEGs. So according to Thomas Paine, Ray himself may be a SES who is number 2. Don't know, but if Ray is not SES, he will answer to an SES superior. But chances are he is, according to T-Paine. Thomas Paine. So that is referring to this here. SES. Let me see if I save that. Right here. So we are talking about the SES, Deep State Shadow Government Revealed Senior Executive Service, SES, Senior Executive Service. If you would like to hear Betsy and Thomas discuss this topic, please listen to Obama's SES Army Found. Most people know that a new president gets to name. Highlight this a little more for you guys. Probably a little small. So most people know that a new president gets to name over 4,000 political appointees when they are elected. The political cronyism is partisan politics and fills our bloated government with unqualified employees. Some think that these are people that comprise the deep state. But the deep state is much deeper than that. There is much more sinister system in place that controls Washington, D.C.'s bureaucracies through an actual organized shadow government called the deep state. This is the heart of the swamp. And in this American Intelligence Media Citizen Intelligence Report, we are going to show you exactly who they are and how we can remove them. So Washington, D.C. Deep State is a group of around 8,156 appointed managers in 75 federal agencies that control the executive bureaucracy and tell new political appointees what they can and cannot do. Yes, that's right. The Deep State is an official government program. well organized, comprehensive, and in charge. Out of the 8,156 members who make up this deep state of escond bureaucrats, over 7,000 were appointed by Obama. So that only leaves 1,156 that weren't. These are the Obama holdouts that still control the executive branch of government a full year after Trump has come to office. Obama expanding the existing program of the deep state managers and appointed over 7,000 of the 8,156 bosses who are called the Senior Executive Service, SES. Some call it shadow government, and it is true that the federal cabal works in the shadows. Have you ever heard such a group? Some call it Obama's army. Let's review what we know about the power of political appointees who hold important leadership and policy-making positions. There are 4 basic types of appointments: presidential appointments with Senate confirmation, presidential appointments without Senate confirmation, non-career senior executive service, and Scheduled C appointments. The first one, presidential appointments with Senate confirmation. There are 1,212 senior leaders, including the cabinet secretaries and their deputies, the heads of most independent agency, and ambassadors, who must be confirmed by the Senate. Presidential appointments without Senate confirmation. There are 353 positions, which make up much of the White House staff, although they are also scattered throughout many of the smaller federal agencies. Non-career senior executive service. Members of the Senior Executive Service, SES, work in key positions just below the top presidential appointees, bridging the gap between the political leaders and the civil service throughout the federal government. Schedule C appointments. There are 1,403 Schedule C appointments who serve in a confidential or policy role. They range from schedules and confidential assistants to policy experts. So, nearly 70% are about to experience their first presidential transition as executives. That's what happened when Trump came in. In reality, there are today entrenched personnel who do not do the bidding of Obama, Clinton regime, and their global. So to read a beautiful sales pitch for the best jobs in the federal government that require no experience, no skills, and yet get the highest pay of anyone, just go to this site. So, again, there's a lot here. It could be read, but you guys get the gifs. It is, SES was created in 1978. It's been going on. This is a way, and you see it, typically every presidency that we've witnessed, when they come in, they clean house and they put in exactly who they want. I mean, Bill Clinton got rid of Jeff Sessions, who was the head of was it the FBI? Was it Jeff Sessions back then? Clinton came in. So you see that they'll clean out who they don't want, who they can't trust. Sometimes good, people that have done quite a few years, have been there doing great, and they just come in and wipe them out. It's can't trust them, don't have them in our pocket. So you get rid of, and then boom, boom, boom. You kind of put these people in, and now you're set for your term, your next 8 years to really, kind of operate in a manner that you wanted to, I guess. I mean, it gets crazy. Okay, so check this here one more time. Nothing new. I don't know if I went over this one. I'll go over it one more time. Just a little bit of a chart. Time to wake up, people. So you got the I, Council of 13, Queen Elizabeth sat there, front groups and control pictures, the Freemason lodges and secret societies, world finance control, central banks, tax, interest, world resources, world population control, labor units. So, yeah, just a little quick picture there. All right. So, again, I am Michael from the Patriot Hour. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you stopping by. All the returnees that have been coming, following us, thank you. Keep it up. Like, subscribe, share, help wake others up. If that's the most you can do, we appreciate it. We all need to have this knowledge available and the opportunity to read it. I'm Michael from the Patriot Hour. We will see you real soon.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This
Yeah.
is indeed a Q.
Hey, Froggy.